Broadcasting from Chicago as the Bulls get ready to take the hardwood here at the United Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. The Pacers will play just this one game on the road before returning back to Indiana. And, of course, Jaylen Brown. It's a big game for him playing with his new Pacer teammates for the first time.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Here's the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Pass to LaVine. LaVine double team. Beyond the arc. Another three for Chicago.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
The drive-by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Now, here's McConnell. And it's White missing.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Wide open look here for Murray. And taken away by Brown. For the finish. And finished off by Brown.
Look out below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
Here's Ball. Pass to Murray. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well,
I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
You can see the two-time dunk contest champion skills on display. Mr. Levine, we see you.
Pass to McConnell. Now here's Brown. And stolen by Murray. Outside Levine. Ball with a wide open look. They get it back. Over to the wing. Murray outside. Here's Sigma. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And when your wing, like Murray, is moving the ball effectively, it really helps your offense to flow.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. The Pacers making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Now, here's Ball. After Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Caruso, no good. To the inside. White. And White with the stuff.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Outside Levine. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Over in the corner, Caruso. And now the fast break, Brogdon with the ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
That free throw missing. Doris, looking at the career of Jaylen Brown so far, his rise to stardom has been impressive.
It's impressive, Kevin, because of the work put in. He needed to become a more complete offensive player by, number 1, improving his handle, and number 2, becoming more efficient with his shooting. He's done both. He's always been a force in transition. Jaylen has been special.
DeRozan. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Pacers trailed by 3. To the paint. Here's White. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, here's DeRozan. Shoots over Brogdon. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's White missing. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Now Levine. 6 points for him. Over in the corner, Caruso. Murray for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
I love the focus from Murray. He wants to make the most of his opportunities.
With 2 seconds left. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of the
14.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
And how about that feed there from Sigma to set up the basket? The big fella putting on his point guard shoes there to make that play happen.
White, good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Sigma. Takes the three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Sigma's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation that they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Outside, Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Here is Sigma. This one for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Sigma's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Bulls. Pacers trailed by 8. The screen from Brown. Clock at 6. There's the lob to Brown. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, you like the poise of a young player like Jaylen Brown. He's not throwing up bad shots, just bides his time, doesn't let the clock affect him.
Outside, Levine. Here is Sigma. He's got 13. Levine double team. To the wing right side. One is stuffed right through.
Well, go ahead and just hammer it home, why don't you?
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this league. My goodness, he still knows how to finish.
You know, you love it when he plays big. Overpowering move right there.
There's a screen by Murray. From the arc. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks.
This is why you want the ball in DeRozan's hands. He can make a play for himself or right there for his teammate.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Bulls leading by 6. Here's Levine. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Down low. White, good. White's got 12 points in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
DeRozan with it. Picked up by Brown. Nice move. DeRozan's shot is off. Pacers trailed by 4. Timeout called the Pacers.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Taken away by Williams. Here's White. And White slams it in.
And you can argue this is White at his best. Just an absolute terror in transition.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 6. Smith outside. To the middle. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Here's Nora. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Back to White. And Ball slams it in.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. McConnell with it. What would you pick right now, Doris, is one of the things that impresses you most about playing the NBA?
Boy, Kev, there's a couple of things that really stand out. Number one, the ball skills that players have and the ability to shoot the ball with range off the bounce. Those are game-changing aspects in today's NBA.
The Bulls leading by 8. Outside, Ball. The shake. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Inside, and again the turnover by the Pacers.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Pass to Taylor. Intercepted. And here is Neesmith. Nothing on the board. The quick look, no good that time.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
It wasn't the best of seasons, Doris, for the Indiana Pacers last year. But there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
Ball feeling it out a bit. White. Nobody near Williams. Sinks the 3-pointer. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls. Pass to Toppin. And the shot is good.
Excellent concentration by Obi Toppin. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. This guy's physical, and he's willing to absorb that contact.
Outside, White. Now, here's Ball. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
To the middle. Here's Nora. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Toppin. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Ball from long range. He can't get that one to fall.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And the foul on Patrick Williams.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Neesmith. Here's McConnell. Nice D from Levine. The Bulls leading by 12. And here's DeRozan. Here's Sigma. No good from outside. Stolen. And there's the drive. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Pacers ball. Pacers substitution. Kristaps.
Here's McConnell. 1:57 left in the third quarter.
Derek White.
Brown outside. To the paint. It's intercepted. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
The kick out to Brown. Indiana again missing. The Bulls leading by 15. Here's Dosunmu. Pass to Craig. Out to DeRozan. Drummond the screen. Down low. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass.
Here's Brown. DeRozan defending. And finished off by Brown.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
And here is Dosunmu. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. And finished off by DeRozan.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan finishes through contact like a big man. This guy is tremendous at end-one opportunities.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. It's stolen by Jones.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Brown. And so it's the Chicago Bulls feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that.
34.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Here's Caruso. Pass to Murray. Outside, ball. To the inside. LaVine wide open. Now here's ball. Murray for three. And the three ball is good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Sigma. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Pass to Sigma. Now LaVine. And stolen by White. Here's Brown. Chicago grabs the miss. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here is Sigma to the left side wing. Knocks it loose. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
White wide open. He fires. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bulls.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Kicks it out to Jones. And the NBA, Doris, removing the limit on the number of Supermax contracts that one team can have. Why is that?
Well, I think some teams on course to have 3 Supermax guys, just the way their players are growing. And the league opted for more nuanced ways to discourage big payrolls.
And he stays with it. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Chicago with the ball. Here's White. Pass to Drummond. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Wow, explosive, creative dunk by Andre Drummond.
Brogdon outside. And Jones has it in the corner. Indiana moving it around. White, good.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Outside, White. They get it back.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Launches it. Here's Drummond. Out to White. At the top of the key, Williams. Chicago again turning it over.
Indiana ball.
Pacers trailed by 20. It's Jones on the way. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Indiana, another 3.
He likes to shoot from back there. He's steady Eddie for a reason. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Chicago.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Pass to Brown. Outside, Porzingis. The shot by Brogdon wide open. And the Pacers another 3.
For 3.
Adding to his range, already efficient Malcolm Brogdon, a dangerous shooter.
Now here's Drummond. Shoots the 3. It's not going to go for him.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And the dunk by Brown.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Drummond the screen. Teardrop shot. Out to Taylor. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
And it's Jones with the ball for Indiana. It's a 14-point game. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Now White. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I'm in Paris talking big numbers. Sports band on the chrono paddock.